Dr. Rose Carter witnesses a traumatic incident involving a patient, and right after she starts to experience occurrences she can't explain. And this terror begins to take over her life, and Rose must confront her dark past to escape her horrifying new reality. If you are in the spirit of Halloween, this movie might be up your alley, and Smile definitely has some jump scares that might be different from what we are used to in scary movies, and as well adds bloody scenes that are a bit of a reminder of some 90s gore and the cheap CGI with like using it on the monster or the people dying in general in the film. And there are a lot of good things this movie has to offer. Most of all, the movie provides a huge message that might get missed by many viewers. Because again, it's supposed to be seen as a simple, scary thriller movie. In a way, it can be a psychological thriller, having your mind trip out with the main protagonist. And do we know if she's actually seeing this, or is it in her mind? And I know you are here to have a good time during the Halloween season with a scary movie like Smile. Yet, it is so much scarier than you think. And the underlying message of it is mental health. It's a huge issue. And the protagonist in the film deals with childhood trauma. And do not worry, I am not spoiling the movie in any way for you. You see Rose being a psychiatrist trying to help as many people out with their trauma. And as she is one with trauma. And even scarier is the idea the protagonist is seeking help after witnessing someone kill themselves, because they see it as evil or monster that is after them. And Smile brings you along with Rose during the whole film. You get to watch how she is slowly being consumed by this thing that follows her. The film is called Smile because many people smile through the pain, pretending everything is okay when it's darkness within oneself. And essentially the film, it's a metaphor for mental illness, and it gets deep if you pay close attention to the underlying plot. Now, I was bothered with some of the things in Smile. Rose's sister in the plot, yes, she's there to add some drama, and Smile gives Rose's sister a few untreated root problems as well in her marriage, and stating she needs to deal with them, but she'd rather not confront them, which is okay for this movie, but the marriage part wasn't needed, I think, and the sister's relationship between them two would have just have been sufficient. And when moving on to the CGI, I loved it, I did, but at the same time, it took me out of context with the moderation of how films are done nowadays, and the era for it kind of fell off. If the plot would have taken in an older era, it could have been suited, and who knows, it could have just been maybe because of the budget wise, which is also an interesting fact. This movie is actually based on a short film called Laura Hasn't Slept, and the actress in the trailer is a protagonist of the short film, and sadly I cannot find the short film as it's owned already by its owner, who I will not say. And lastly, the ending can be taken in different manners. The most obvious one, an open door to make a sequel because producers see money and not really care about the message. If that's the case, then the message can affect people into thinking, what is the point? And alright, that is all I have for you today. If you'd like to see more reviews, go ahead and click the subscribe button or like the video. And oh yeah, comment down below if you saw the movie, want to see it, or say no thanks. Until the following review, have a nice day. Bye! On a serious note, I do want to mention, if you need to talk to someone about mental health or know someone who needs it, please do not be afraid to seek help. There are many available options for people. I know this world can be cruel to many, but there are good people out there who are willing to help you. And everyone falls into despair sometimes during their life, and I want to let you know there is help. Do the work yourself to seek the proper help in whatever that may be. And I understand it's scary, the worst thing to deal with, any kind of trauma and you might face. I know how that feels. And if you got this far in the video, very much appreciate it. Thank you. And stay safe out there.